How's it going, everybody? Good to be back with you. Let's recap what just happened on Thursday Night Football with the Cleveland Browns getting their first win of the season in the Battle of Ohio, as the Cleveland Browns beat the Cincinnati Bengals 35-30. And let's recap it and go over what just happened on Thursday Night Football. And I mean this with all due respect to Baker Mayfield. Um, if I'm a Cincinnati Bengal fan, I may be disappointed that I lost the battle tonight, uh, but I think I've won the war. And the war is that I think I've got my quarterback for the future because if I'm a Cincinnati Bengals fan, and look, I am a all fairness, I am a diehard Tua fan. I, I've got a Hawaiian punch in my heart for Tua. But Joe Burrow just put on one of the best performances that I've I've never seen a young quarterback like that take a beating and just keep getting back up. I mean, the guy was 37 of 61. I mean, most guys down 12, end of the game like that. Miles Garrett's breathing down his throat every time he drops back. He's got maybe 2, 3 seconds of reaction time, and not only is he getting the ball out accurate, his guys are dropping half the stuff he's throwing, but Burrow's completing the other half, and just tough as nails. This guy is. I mean, definitely hands down the number one pick and the right pick for Cincinnati. And if I'm a Bengals fan, this game has made me assured that we picked the right guy. 37 of 61, over 300 yards, 3 touchdowns, no pick, and just this guy, you can't measure Joe Burrow's heart. Um, and even in the loss, I came more impressed with that than I did any other thing in this game. Uh, Cleveland's run game looked great. They actually didn't try to put too much on Baker Mayfield. They had an excellent game plan and they executed it almost to perfection. Baker looked good. He was 16 of 23, 216 yards, 2 touchdowns. He only had the one mistake. It cost him a touchdown, or a field goal. But hey, for Baker, he's got to get his confidence going, and he looked good. But with two backs like Nick Chubb and Kareem Hunt, you should. And there's no reason with the talent he's got around him. You know, those kind of numbers should be an average night for a quarterback like Mayfield, especially a number one pick. But hey, for Cleveland, they'll take it. But either way, like I said, that's why if I'm a Bengals fan, I'm sitting there and I'm googly eye over Joe Burrow. Uh, I'm not even a Bengals fan. I'm not an LSU fan. If anything, Burrow broke my heart last year, and I'm just in awe of this guy and what I've just seen him do on Thursday night. At least as far as respect goes, just to see him just get up hit after hit after hit, and just keep going, keeping it. Just the fight in this kid is immeasurable, and even with the Browns winning, like I said, all I can think about is him throwing it 61 times. When a lot of quarterbacks would have said, "To heck with this, get me out of here, coach. I'm the future of this franchise. Why you got me out here taking a beating on a meaningless game like this when we're not going to make the playoffs my rookie year? What is this?" But that's not in Joe Burrow's DNA. He doesn't think like that. He doesn't play like that. And I think that's why this team made him a team captain as a rookie. There's no questioning why. And just unbelievably impressed with this. I mean, as if you forgot what he did at LSU last year. It's just more. icing on the cake for this guy. And just barring some unforeseen meltdown or something, this guy is going to be just have an extremely special career in the NFL, and it's going to be a pleasure to sit back and watch. But let's go over some stats and look over at what did happen. Like I said, Baker Mayfield in the win. I know it don't sound like it, but the Cleveland Browns did win, not Cincinnati. Uh, Baker went 16 of 23, 219 yards, 2 touchdowns. He had the one pick. Odell Beckham Jr. had 4 catches for 74 yards and a touchdown. Uh, Nick Chubb, 22 rushes, 100, tongue tied, sorry, 124 yards, 2 touchdowns. Kareem Hunt, he had 10 carries for 86 yards and a touchdown. Combined, they had 35 rushes, or rushing. The Browns had 35 carries, 216 yards for a 6.2 yards a carry average, and 3 rushing touchdowns. And Joe Burrow's passing numbers just 37 of 61, 3 touchdown passes. Most pass attempts by a rookie since Chris Winkie back in 2001. And he was sacked 3 times. I think he was hit 9 times on top of that. Tyler Boyd had 7 catches for 72 yards and a touchdown, including the 9-yard catch with about 45 seconds to go to cut the lead to 5 points. That was the final, 35-30. And every time Cleveland looked like they were putting some distance between them and Cincinnati, Burrow and the Bengals answered right back. Cleveland would go up 14-3, 21-10, 28-13, and 35-23. And each time the Bengals responded and would cut it back to single digits, one way or the other. So hats off to the Bengals. A couple of tough, close losses. And while this game wasn't as close as the Chargers game last week, the score makes it look a little bit closer. And in fairness, Cleveland did, dominate. It was never really in doubt. The game wasn't. And that's another thing. They have got to do something with that onside kick. That there is no way you're going to see any team recover an onside kick. In my opinion, that's something the NFL needs to look at, because they have taken one of the most exciting plays in football just out. And I'm sure if you're a football fan and you've seen how that thing is, that is just ugly. No, that's not football for us. At least that's just my opinion. And that's why you're here. So, anyways, Cleveland looked better. A lot better play calling, I thought, in this game. Of course, they weren't down. Weren't getting slaughtered by Baltimore in this game. But the thing I took away from it was just how good Joe Burrow looked, and the heart that this kid has, and the bright future for him and the Bengals. So I'll leave you with that. Cleveland goes to 1-1. Cincinnati falls to 0-2. But like I said, their future is going to be bright. They get some help for this for Joe Burrow, and they're going to have a bright future as long as he can stay healthy, barring some unforeseen events. But that'll get us here for tonight. Y'all take care. God bless, and God bless this country. Peace.